Hello everybody and welcome on my journey to watch 500 films in 1 year. The next 5 films I watched were all of the Sleepaway Camp movies, which were released between 1983 and 2012, with another remake of the first movie currently in development. Sleepaway Camp is about Angela Baker, a traumatised and very shy young girl who is sent to summer camp with her cousin. Shortly after her arrival, anyone with sinister or less than honourable intentions gets their comeuppance. Sleepaway Camp 2, Unhappy Campers, rejoins Angela, who is supposedly reformed, living under an assumed surname, and is working at a summer camp. However, when the campers start misbehaving, she soon reverts to her old ways. Sleepaway Camp 3, Teenage Wasteland, covers what happens when Angela assumes a young girl's identity and travels to Camp New Horizons, built on the grounds of the camp she terrorised the year before. Return to Sleepaway Camp is set in Camp Manabe, a place where kids torment each other and people soon start turning up dead. Sleepaway Camp 4, The Survivor, is about Alison Kramer, who suffers recurring nightmares and selective amnesia. She returns to camp to discover the truth, only to find dark memories coming to life before her very eyes. I think I've mentioned before that I love giallo horror and B-movies in general. The more poorly acted and gory the better. And these films definitely fall into that category. Sleepaway Camp is by far the best of the bunch, as it started the franchise off, and has the most unexpected twist I've ever seen in a horror movie. There are some coarse characters and inappropriate behaviour, and plot holes galore, but there are some brilliant death scenes, and the acting is so poor you just have to love it. The next 2 instalments of the franchise change the person who plays Angela, and shifts the approach a little. The continuity is there and the premise is interesting, but the blood and gore is a little more in your face. There are many trite scenarios, an entertaining sex scene, more nasty deaths, and a fabulous title song for each film by a band called Obsession. Return to Sleepaway Camp is a straight-to-video offering, which stars quite a few famous faces and some familiar faces from the original. I felt really sorry for Alan, the kid they all terrorise, so was a little glad that the people responsible got what they deserved. The last movie to date of the franchise is frankly appalling, recycling footage taken from the other films and binding them together with what could have been a promising narrative but ended up as a stilted and shoddy mess. The Sleepaway Camp movies are ridiculous in so many ways, but I still quite liked most of them. The death scenes are really inventive, and once you get past the abysmal acting and dreadful directing, it's definitely possible to enjoy yourself. Sleepaway Camp 4, The Survivor, was the only movie I really hated, so I'm going to give that a thumbs down. The rest of the movies get a guilty thumbs up. Please join me for my next review, where I'll be talking about The Invitation, directed by Karen Kusama. Thanks for taking the time to listen, and I hope to hear from you soon.